Hello, beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you have joined me here today. In this reading, we will dive into the energies of your next 4 weeks with a material overview, money, success, career, what's coming your way. I'm going to start out with your coffee cup, then we're going to move on to your tarot. I also pulled, without looking, a tarot card, and I put it inside of this book, and it is going to give us a message that is going to be useful throughout this month, okay? Let's open up your coffee cup and see what's the energy inside. And if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. That way we can continue to grow and shine together. You can see here there's a small wish right there. It's closing in, meaning it's coming soon. Timeline wise, the 3rd week is showing up here, and it's kind of forming a crab. If you can see, kind of looks like a stingray as well. Either way, they're both water creatures, water signs, so can symbolize something emotionally fulfilling you coming up very soon, okay? Which is beautiful because you want the material success to come and bring happiness, okay? So come in the best possible way. We have here a tears of joy coming forth within the 1st week and outside news, and I feel like this is because very light energy. It's not about really receiving something material, but this is a pathway opening to a material success, okay? It can be receiving an invitation. Maybe you've been looking for a job, sending resumes. It can be the response coming forth or the second interview. They're going to call you up for that. If this is a support that you're waiting for it coming, the phone call is coming first, and then you're receiving the material thing. Let's see what your card and the message for you. A Gemini, look at that. You have 2 minds here. One of them is artistic, the other one is healing, and they both need to work together. Okay, this is a growing one, this is a healing one, and your card is Death card. You can always change your mind. That's what the death actually symbolizes here. So you don't have to, if you chose something and now you feel like, oh, I have to live with my choices, this is coming forth to show you that this can come to an end. You don't have to take this thing forever and ever, okay? This death card doesn't mean literal death. It means that end of an era. We see the king is dead now. There are young children here. It's okay to start anew and do something different and start fresh. And we have here the Hierophant, the authority, also helping you out. So you can even find authority to support your cause here. Sun is on the background inside, in between 2 towers. Kind of reminds me of the moon card here. The moon card, we have 2 towers in between and we only see the moon. So maybe intuitively you're already being guided towards the right direction. You're not seeing the future, but you're seeing the end is coming. But this end is not the end of your time. It is actually the new beginning. You're the child here. You're not the king. Okay, so you can start anew. You can change your mind. It doesn't matter which stage you are. This can even be, I know this is a financial thing. Maybe you are in a relationship that you're financially dependent a situation, or maybe you're working in a place you're financially dependent and you're wondering what happens if the king dies. The king dies, there's a sun shining on the background, and you can always change your mind and do something differently. I see here for some of you, there's a legal paper showing up. Like I said, you might first receive the news from an outside source, and then the offer might show up here for you. And I see 2 people right under it. You're sitting across from each other, another person, and discussing something. The crescent moon. Actually, this looks like the moon that we had last night. So it is almost there. It's going towards the crescent moon, the full moon. It's going towards the full moon. The full moon is a shining bright light, is going to reveal what's hidden for you. So it's a good thing. So if this is a contract you're signing and you need to know all the details, but it's not really revealed to you, they're all going to be revealed to you. So you can make the right decision, which is the one that is most beneficial. I see there are 2-story house, like the first, I see many things here, but first of all, I see there's like a 2-story house. One of them on the top has 2 bedrooms. Some of you might be changing your location, maybe moving into a place that is more spacious for you. has more windows, has, I see a number 8 here, which will bring more abundance into your life when you're in that space. Another thing I see here is a UFO, and we see someone is on top of the UFO, not inside. There's one inside of it, there's one on top of it. This kind of looks like a vehicle to me, like the Flintstone type of vehicle. But either way though, the vehicle is a good sign. Vehicle is your ability to maybe travel somewhere or purchase a new car. But the thing is though, maybe now the deal that you're trying to get into has someone restraining it, okay? This can be maybe you want to purchase the car, you want to get your car fixed, or you want to, the vehicle also can indicate that your will, your desire to move somewhere else or move to another company, but somebody has a hold of you at this moment within the second week. And you might feel frustrated, but you still keep driving your car, meaning keep going and doing what you love to do, okay? Even though maybe you have someone hovering above you and telling you what to do. Maybe you're working with a micromanager, which is giving you hell, which you are a free spirit, you're extremely creative, you are the air sign, you have all the creative ideas in the world, but this person might be limiting your soul spirit right now, which is not going to last very long because I see the symbol here. This is an eagle. I think I see the symbol in the flag of Germany, and not Germany. German flag doesn't have this, but you can see in the, I think I saw it when I was walking in front of the consulate, okay, I saw this kind of like thing. And I think another flag has it is Albania. I'm not sure though, like educate me. I love that. I read all your comments. So this is the eagle of freedom, okay, represents of that. And this is actually kind of have veteran energy. So you are doing the work, or you have already done the work, and you don't have to stay under the bounds of this person anymore. But the eagle is above him. So it doesn't really go and push him off the chair or deals with this person face to face. There's a different strategy behind it, okay? Instead of maybe you're dealing with someone who's making you frustrated, micromanaging you, limiting you all the time. And I see a lion's face right here. Lion is a Leo, being your own leader. I don't know if you can see. Kind of reminds me of the lion from the Wizard of Oz, the old one, the one with the Dorothy. Forgot her name. I love her, but I keep forgetting her name. This beautiful lady. And anyways, there's a lion there, if you remember him, and he is amazing also. If you have seen the movie, he doesn't have courage. That's what's missing with a lion. But during the journey with the Dorothy and the Tin Man, he actually finds his courage, okay? So it's the journey that helps you find your courage here to get out of there. The journey is looking for your freedom first, with the eagle, meaning maybe going out there and looking for new jobs, or talking to people, recruiters. If this is maybe financially, somebody's holding somebody has a hold over you, instead of dealing with them, actually going to the higher authorities, okay? The authority can be in the material sense, the government sense, the new opportunity sense, whatever it is actually you have access to. It can also be, that's what my mother always says, go to the higher authority, the highest authority, the creator of all that is. Ask your desires from the creator of all that is. Okay, that's who gives everything to everyone, or like a spirit. That's where everything is created. You don't ask from a human to make your wishes fulfill. Okay, you ask to a higher authority. And it can be here for your desire as your freedom, your freedom with the eagle, your courage, feeling confident in what you're doing. Maybe this is a person who's telling you that you're not really doing a great job, even though you're doing amazing. Okay, so go to the higher authority. And the second week here timeline is very specific, so you can, if you have any rituals, you can go ahead and start doing those things. Another thing I see here, 3 pentacles aligned right there. 3 of Pentacles energy is teamwork makes the dream work. So you don't even have to do it alone. You can do it together. You can do it with someone else. And again, if this is a prayer path you're going to try, another thing, a tradition that my family has is we come together and we pray together. Like, it's a little bit too much of like a numbers game though. We just pray a certain amount of prayer or affirmations and put it all together as a group. This is something, if you can find people It sounds kind of crazy a little bit, and some people not even approve that, but it creates the energy necessary, okay? And this is all energetic reading that we're doing. But in the material sense, the teamwork is working with a recruiter who has experience, okay? And also updating your resume with someone who actually knows what they're doing. If this is a school that you want to enter into, the schools actually have very specific desires. They're not randomly you're submitting certain papers. They just want certain things from you. So working with an expert, with a teacher, with a mentor is the key. This can be about increasing your wealth, or even maybe asking for support from the government. Here, what you need to do is team up, okay, Gemini, because we have 3 pentacles here. It's not 2. It's not you and your other side, because you tend to think in different minds, and this is not your different mind. This is, and the third one is involved here. When it comes to the third week, the horse appears right away, right next to the teamwork. So it seems like here you're going to receive satisfaction working with others. Satisfaction can be receiving what you're desiring or finding a path that works. For example, like if you're dealing with an elevator which has 100 buttons and you don't know which floor to go to, the elevator person is going to tell you, okay, this button is the key. And when you push the button, the horse is that button that is going to take you to the floor, okay? To the right floor. The third week, we have a star here. Star's wish fulfillment. I think I felt the starfish energy. Oh no, we got the starfish for Libra as an animal. So the thing is, I'm going to pull an animal for you as well. Star's wish fulfillment, which is always a positive thing. The thing is though, inside of the the star is empty. So this is a good opportunity because your desire is coming in, and I feel like you're going to be able to fill it with whatever that you want, okay? So your desire can be material satisfaction, but inside the core thing that you do can be your heart's desire, okay? In the heart, it is going to be your desire. It's not going to be because sometimes we ask for abundance, but it can come through a negative event. So I feel like this is going to be coming through a positive thing to you, okay? When it comes to third week timeline, again, I see someone with a big head here. This person has a wand in their hand. Kind of even looks like somebody's like have an ice cream stick in their hand. I feel older energy, and there is another person right here with a hat and a mustache. He has like a maybe even weapon in his hand. So it seems like here you are the protector right there. I don't know if you're taking care of older people or you have someone older in your life. It seems like that older person has something pleasurable in their hand, something that is material, something good for you. And they're using that. They're going to hand it over to you. This can be an investment idea, but another one jumps in here to cut it off. This person has a tree on their back. So I feel maybe even this is like a very competitive environment. You might even have someone who's going to retire and hand you over the position, but another one is coming after it. But the thing is, you are in the future. They're in the past, so they're not going to be able to grab it. But I see some like exciting it's going to be excitement merged with a little bit fear happening during that time. But it seems like you're going to keep it cool. And we have a duck here, a mother duck. This can also be someone feminine, not female, feminine, protective, supportive. And sometimes this reminds me King or Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, even though duck is an earthly animal, which they can swim too though, and fly as well. So this might be a person of reason, but also like they protect the right thing, but also they favor the ones that they like, okay? And you are on their good side. It seems like they're even bringing a cup to you. That is going to be something that is emotionally fulfilling for you when they show up and feed you and maybe even support you. It can be also a material thing satisfying you in the emotional sense as well. Towards the end of the month, there are 2 pathways opening. One of them has a fish with, it kind of looks like a fish, but it looks like a person's face as well. An older person. This person has a fish behind them. Someone might be offering you some money, help, or a job for one time because it's a one piece of fish. And then there's a second path opening. So what I feel from this is this can be maybe you're looking for a job or you are in the workplace. Maybe you're retired already. You're dealing with trying to get something. a support, or you already have some like pension, you're trying to grow it or ask for another support. Seems like here, while that's happening on the background, you might get some offer. Maybe this is like a small offer. Your neighbor is asking you to take care of their child for a couple hours to pay you $100 or like whatever the rate is. I have no idea. But the thing is, you might be feeling like, why should I do that? And reject it. When you reject it, you block the other pathway. When you accept that offer, it is opening the second pathway unexpectedly. It doesn't even have to be related because I don't see them crossing. But it is going to give a sign and symbol to the universe and telling you, the universe, that I am open to different stuff that will bring me abundance, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Whatever the hardship that you have, it's just all cleaned out of your space, guys. This is going to be a good month for you. September, back to school is going to be a back to new beginnings, okay? And we have back to future. Your desire coming really full on, very fast, and it has like a tears of joy at the end of it. So this can be something that you have been waiting for a while now. Another thing I see in this energy is there is like, kind of looks like a number 8 with a hook. There's someone standing on top of it. Number 8, maybe somebody actually taken away something that was yours. There's a second desire coming forth as well. But the thing is, though, the thing that they thought beneficial was something that they hooked them someplace, and they now cannot move. They cannot leave where they are. So this can be even the simplest thing. Maybe you wanted a certain outcome out of an action, or maybe you wanted to purchase something on a garage sale, or it's like a auction. Somebody else got it, but it seems like this is going to be something weighing them down, not lifting them up. So it can't even turn around and come back to you. Okay. Doesn't have to be something material. This can be an opportunity. Maybe you saw somebody else grab it, but it seems like it's not going to align with their energy, and it is going to arrive to you at the right time. I see a line of 8, 8, 8, 8 here, another 8, 8, which is 8 actually. Number 8 is the material satisfaction. These are small portions, so you might also receive small portions of material goodness during the month, the second week especially. And at the end, we have a person here looking like a horse head. Horse can be their year. I don't know the horse years when it comes to Chinese zodiac. You can look it up and even type it down below. I would love that. If you can, I read all your comments. Another thing with this horse energy is horse. We have here white horse. So that's actually the sign of the goodness coming in. Horses are always a good omen. It's wish fulfillment. And this is a person with the horse head. I feel like here, this can be even through someone. Your blessings are coming in, maybe towards the 4th week. This can be someone maybe even on the gates of your desire and showing you, like telling you, come over here. It's right there. Come over here. Let's go together. Enter this pathway, okay? Can be that. Let's see what your tarot holds for you. And you can always change your mind, it says here, the magic oracle. And you don't have to. Like, the death is going to be, though, it's actually like the cost of giving up something that you don't want anymore. Or maybe you want 2 things at the same time. There's a term in economy, microeconomy, I forgot what it is called, but when you actually choose one thing, you give up another thing, another value, and there's a cost for that. But the thing is, you're also gaining something. Okay, there's a benefit for the things that you're choosing, and maybe the cost of that something you're giving up. But the thing is, either way, you're doing the right decision at this moment. All these horses coming forth is actually representative of that. Okay, let's see the past effects. Death again, guys. This is actually, this death card is something that is already finalized. Maybe it is in your mind already. You keep thinking, oh, this can be like something. Maybe you sold something, you sold a home, but now you're looking for a new one, but it's hard to find one. Or this is something like you quit, or somebody let you go from work. But it seems like this happened a while ago, and it is now to let the sunshine in. Okay, we have here Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, this ending actually brought some financial success. Maybe even if this is a retirement issue, you might have received some abundance resources from here. Let's see if you utilize them well. You see that actually gave you a pleasure for a while. This can even be maybe an inheritance. Now I keep seeing this death all the time. Maybe through something that you received inheritance and that was good for a while. Nine of Wands is your ability to actually turn that into a business idea, create something amazing with that. But Wands is the passion energy, something personal to you that you may be actually starting to follow or came up with the idea. But we have the Horse again here. Horse requires you to move forward, not just come up with the idea and just start to execute that as well. Now you're at the stage of now going towards the present. It's time to start executing that, getting on the horse and going after it, okay? And let's see what's happening in the present with this energy. We had Two of Wands. Okay, so very specific. Knight of Wands is fast energy. Maybe you already started doing things, but the thing is, maybe you're missing planning here, okay? You need to pick up a pen and paper, start writing things down, and start to plan things through, okay? That's very important before you take any action that is going to put you in the situations, because sometimes the material actions that we take can lock us up for a very long time into certain investments. This will require you to calculate certain things, make a little sheet, Excel sheets maybe, to plan it out and foresee the future, write the numbers down. That's going to be necessary in this moment, which when you do, the pathway will be revealed. Four of Wands is the finish line. The finish line is attached to the planning. Okay, so even though we think most of the time the plans that we make doesn't really fit the future outcomes, but it seems like in this case it is going to fit. Okay, it is going to start working out perfectly, and maybe immediate results are going to come. This can be even because Two of Wands kind of reminds me of grabbing the pen and paper and start writing things down. This can be even filling out paperwork properly and then getting results right away. Okay, that's Four of Wands is. In the Four of Wands in the original tarot, we see people actually celebrating your success. So it can be even something that is going to affect whole families. Maybe you are actually a leader of a community, and something that you're asking for is actually going to fulfill people, not only you, but also they're going to benefit from it. Maybe you're a teacher asking for funding for your students, and that's going to be immediately showing up when you start the planning era. We have Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups, in this one, we just see the dragon right here, but we have dragon, we have a contract, we have heart matters. All this stuff actually comes within the Seven of Cups. So when your heart's desires fulfilled, when you have the abundance, the grapes are actually flowing here, you're going to get many choices. The problem with that is Gemini. Comment down below. Are you having hard time to make decisions because there's like a misconception, or maybe, I don't know, and like a statistic that says that Geminis are having hard time to make decisions? Comment down below, let me know. But I feel like here you're going to be given many options right there with the Seven of Cups in the present, and that is going to require you to think through and choose which one is your first priority, okay? In the Seven of Cups in the original tarot, what do we see here? Let me see. Okay, it's right here, because I just took a look at this. Take a look at this card. We have a dragon, power, maybe even travel because they can fly. We have spirituality. We have health. We have your 10-year goal, like high visions. We have, this is actual status. This is gold, love. Whichever one is most important to you, you need to pick one and go ahead with it. And sometimes even, let me tell you, when you feel good in your body, your health is good, the other things line up automatically. It can be that simple. So this requires because it's the Cup series, requires your intuitive gut feeling to guide you, okay? Not your mind here, okay? Your gut feeling is going to guide you towards the right direction. And that will bring in the future is a new passion. Page of Wands is, we have here a younger, passionate energy. Knight of Wands you're in the middle of it. Page of Wands is beginning again, something new, something fresh, okay? Which is something good though, because this is something is going to fuel your passion about your future desires, material desires, and it's going to give you the chance to show your uniqueness, okay? You're going to be teaching something, you're going to go into sales or physically. You're going to choose the health and you're going to look amazing, maybe attend to a competition. There are many of those here. And you are going to be recognized, okay? Let's see another one here. Queen of Cups is love. This can be self-love. First of all, when you receive all the recognition, you're going to start this is going to actually hit the peak, to the ceiling when it comes to feeling your self-love, because it's not like a meter inside of us that we feel self-love, but during the day when something happens, that can actually fluctuate our feelings, can fluctuate what we're thinking too. So I feel like here though, you're gonna stabilize that, the self-love, trusting that you're capable of doing anything. And this can also, for some of you, attract a person into your life, proving that, okay, affirming that. This can be a boss, this can be a female guidance or feminine energy, someone who's loving, compassionate, supportive. They're going to reflect that right back at you. You will know then, oh yeah, I'm on the right path now. It's the future energies. And the strength is not only, I feel, because I see this symbol of eternity right here, kind of reminds me of the long-term financial stability. Also, strength, you will be using all your strengths, and you will be in a position of strength. Some of you might be, even because Leo is a leadership energy that you're going to be taking on. And even this lady's beautiful, compassionate side, you might take it as an example and apply it to your people, the people that you're going to be guiding, the people that are trusting in you and that you are, leading. And this can even be, doesn't have to be a community or like a team of people. This can be your family, like looking at you and listening to you, because you're an amazing creator. When you follow the passion, you get fast results, and you start again the journey, and they're going to be actually coming to ask you like how you can manage it. How are you doing this? Teach us too. And then you can become the teacher and the mentor. Let's get to your spirit animal now. You can see this animal as a sign, can show up for you. You can go ahead and look for it, like a documentary of it, to watch it, to see what it actually wants to tell you. Also, you can keep it in your mind. We have koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So spirit has a plan, you have a plan, and put it all together and you will have an amazing outcome. And what else we have here is number 35, which when you put it together makes number 8. 8 we have with the strength, your authority. You are actually becoming an authority here. So some of you might want to lead, okay? And it seems like it's showing up. Let's pull your activation. What are you activating within you? This can come up as an affirmation for you. We have integration. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. So this tells me already that there are some parts of you that you're not really integrating, you may be bypassing, because you're thinking if you show that part of you, you're not going to get accepted or loved, or not going to receive approval, or not going to get the promotion. But it seems like those parts are the most valuable ones, okay? Those parts are actually going to be the ones that are going to bring you all the support of the universe in your journey, okay? In your life journey. And I also have here, let me see, there's an affirmation that you can try this. It says, actually, take a deep breath and close your eyes for a moment. How do you integrate your inner world with your outer world? Does one reflect the other harmoniously, or do you need to invest some loving care in some areas? With the Queen of Cups energy here. Do you spend time contemplating your daily life and exploring how it is connected to your thoughts and emotions? So it seems like here, another thing coming to me, integrate your desires into your daily life. Do not look at them with, oh, I don't have it now, how is it going to happen? Trust in the higher power. Ask the higher power to support it, bring it to you, and integrate them into your day-to-day life like you already have them, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. I would like to thank you for joining me, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey, beautiful, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.